Hello, and welcome to one of the plant corners in my house. I'm an accidental plant person. I have always wanted to grow plants and tried really hard, but not until I actually found plants that kind of get me and I get them did I start really going to town growing plants, especially spider plants. Y'all, I can grow me some spider plants because they're not that hard. But the thing is, they keep sprouting all these babies, and I just cannot for the life of me part with them. Or worse, I can't even say it, trash them. I couldn't do it. I keep sticking them in dirt, as you see here, growing more spider plants, and now they're just getting out of control. So the other day, I got this idea to start gifting plants to strangers, because why not? And I absolutely love growing plants now. It brings me a whole lot of joy, and maybe it'll do that for somebody else. So when I got the idea, I started hoarding a bunch of yogurt and plastic containers for me to use as planters because, hello, they're free. And I just thought, well, let's decorate them and jazz them up a little bit, because if I'm going to give somebody a plant, I have to at least make the presentation look good before they take it off my hands. So I went and grabbed all of this stuff that I have accumulated, art teacher, and that's how we do. And I decided to bust out the cordless hot glue gun, which if you don't have a cordless hot glue gun in your life, you really need to get one, and then you can circle back and thank me later. So I decided to hot glue a bunch of just random stuff to these plastic containers. What I really wanted to do was I wanted to take paint pens or maybe some sort of paint and decorate them, but I had a feeling that that would chip off pretty easily and not be very nice looking. Plus, I wanted this to be something fast and quick because I want to be able to maintain this and do it maybe, once a month or whenever these plant babies get out of control. So here I am just kind of bedazzling all of these little plastic containers with, like I said, anything that I happen to have on hand. And the idea being that I'm going to put these out into the world, but I wasn't really sure exactly how. So I'll get to what I did and what I plan to do a little bit differently in the future. But if you decide to do something like this, I would just encourage you now to start keeping up with some simple plastic containers. The next time it's getting ready to go in the recycle bin or the trash can, just stop and think, could I use this for a planter? Maybe, especially if you're sprouting babies like I am. Well, plant babies, that is. Anyway, so here's another container, a little bit of a see-through one. The next step, though, this is key, is to drill holes in the bottom of your container. It's going to need some sort of drainage, just in case you're going to gift this plant to somebody who doesn't have a clue about growing plants, much like me not too long ago. It's going to need some drainage holes. And then I took my dirt, and I cannot stand having dirt under my nails, in case you're wondering, why is she wearing just regular old latex gloves? I don't know where my gardening gloves are. They're too big and clunky anyway, and I can't deal with the dirt under my nails. Anyway, so I decided to recycle some dirt that I found in the yard, because I'm doing everything cheap. That's kind of my middle name. And I threw some of this dirt. I put some plant fertilizer in it, added some water to make it nice and, damp for the plants. And then these guys, you can just snap them off the stem, put a little hole in the dirt and pop them in. They really are, spider plants are truly, I have found, the easiest plants to grow. And so that's what I did. Now, I will say this because I personally am new to plants. I thought this person who's going to get it might be new also, so I should probably give a little bit of directions. I mean, I don't want to just throw a plant at somebody and say, good luck. I want to be able to tell them what the plant is going to need and maybe what they're going to need to do for the plant. So I'll get to that shortly, but here I am just kind of getting these guys in their brand new home. In fact, I ended up, those little buds that you see at the top of the screen, I ended up adding more of the buds to the plants. So then I found some more free stuff because I'm doing everything on the free. And I put little labels on each one of these plants because for me, I wanted to make the presentation look good. So in case somebody happens to walk by and see this plant, they're going to, want to take it home. I really wanted to make somebody happy, make them smile. And a lot of times when I go to the post office or different places around town, I just think that, it would be just nice. Who doesn't want to go home with a free little plant to just spark joy in their life? And every time they see it, they might think, man, I'm really grateful and happy that I picked up that little guy. So I'm just writing these little notes, and I decided to hot glue them to some popsicle sticks just so they have a little bit of a stand to go into the planter. I really wanted people to understand, hey, this is free. Please take this sweet little thing home with you and grow it. And here's my little note that I mentioned earlier, just explaining, hey, this is a spider plant. It's cat safe. And all you have to do to take care of it is water it when the soil is dry, and then maybe get it another planter, a bigger one, in about a month. So I took my little basket of plants to the post office, and I was happy to be able to drop them off here. Hopefully it's okay. I didn't ask permission first. I don't usually do that. And then the other two, because it was a beautiful sunny day, I set them outside, and then I stressed out forever, hoping they went to a good home. Just thought I would share. Toodles.